The Highslide Data control group is something that is really completely optional. You may not need to use this at all, and it's sort of a housekeeping feature. For Highslide, if you recall at the very beginning, we agreed to this Highslide licensing agreement that appears on the screen. There are several different licensing types for Highslide. Highslide is free to use for personal, non-commercial purposes. For a single commercial website, you can purchase a license for $29, and that allows you to use the JavaScript on your website for commercial purposes. There's also the commercial unlimited option, which costs $179, paid not to the Turning Gate, not to me, but to the Highslide JS creator, Torstein Hansi. And if you purchase a commercial unlimited license, you will be supplied with a license number, which you can then put into this field in order to comply with your licensing agreement. So if you have not purchased a commercial unlimited license, this field does not apply to you and you can ignore it. So let's head back on up and get rid of that licensing notice. Proceeding back to Highslide Data, there's also this option to use external language file, and this is here for people who want to localize Highslide into a language other than English. If we're looking at the slideshow, you can see that when you hover over things long enough, you'll get these yellow tooltips showing in English. And they're on the slideshow controls as well. So using an external language file allows you to prepare a text file with localizations for all of this Highslide tooltip text. And enabling this option tells Highslide to go ahead and use that file. So by default, it's in German and in a bad character set at the moment. You can see we have some funky characters in there. But if you wanted to go ahead and localize Highslide for your own language, you would have to go into the file browser of your operating system. So let's bring up a Finder window. This is my web galleries folder, and you would have to open up the Highslide web engine. Now on Windows, it acts just like a folder. You double click to get inside. On a Mac, you need to control click it and choose Show Package Contents to open that web engine in a folder view. You can then dig into the auxiliary folder and locate the hslang.html file, which you can open up in a text editor, and it will show you all of the strings for the different text. So you can go ahead, make changes here to translate this into your own language, and then save the file. Once that's done, you should quit and restart Lightroom, but then you'll find that using these tooltips, they will be in your own localized language, however you set that up in that text file.